dueling duffels. Desk full of duffels. Today's video is all about duffel bags. We're returning to Duffels. Is it Duffel EL or Duffel LE? I think it's Duffel EL. But a while ago, I put out a video on this, the Patagonia Black Hole 40 liter, and more about that here in a little bit. And one of the most common comments was after watching the video on the Black Hole was you need to try the North Face base camp. So I had planned to do that. I actually bought this one off of Amazon. This one is actually a base camp Voyager. There's a difference. There's two different models. The Voyager, I would say, is the most comparable to this Black Hole. So I picked that one up off Amazon, and then Mystery Ranch just came out with this Mission Duffel. And I also did a video on the much bigger version of this at 110 liters. I'll put a link to that video up here if you really need a lot more capacity. But they have a Mission Wheelie and they have a Mission Duffel with different sizes. So we're going to get into it about what's available in each of these bags. 40 liters here, 40 liters over here, 42 for this North Face Base Camp Voyager. So let's just compare all three of these because they're the most readily available duffels on the market today, and they are fantastic, full features, do anything kind of bags. Let's get to it. So in a feature head-to-head with all three of these bags, which one is going to be best for you? And how do I use these bags? Well, most of the time I'm packing in a backpack. Big surprise. I like the backpack setup because I usually go with one that can fit in front of me on an airplane, and then if I need more stuff, I bring a GoRuck kit bag or now one of these duffels. Additionally, you can single bag it in one of these bags, and one of them is better than the others, I would say. More about that as we get into it. But you could single bag travel in any of these because they all have a backpack mode. All right, but for me it's normally a backpack, and then the duffel is sort of the accessory bag. It's normally all the clothes that I put in the overhead bin, and then I have my backpack with all my tech stuff in front of me. At 40 liters, and again, let's start off with dimensions. Here's all three bags dimensions. Now you can see they're all within an inch of each other. No real big difference in terms of you look at one and one's gonna be bigger. I would say that as I pack them out, they don't feel any different. And I would say that just the base camp feels the smallest, but really when I packed them all out, they handle the same stuff. So in my just typical pack outs, I did not see a difference at all. So we're just gonna talk features of these bags because I think they carry the same load. Although the Mission Duffel holds it a little differently than the others. Or maybe has the ability to, but you can decide, which is really cool. What I should have done when I started this video was started with them in their compressed state because that's how they ship. However, I don't know if I'm ever getting these bags back into that configuration because they're normally in a pocket, a side, whatever you wanted to, and it's just a real pain to get it out. Normally they're just gonna sit flat until I reuse them next. So anyway, let's start with a quick revisit of the Patagonia Black Hole. So what brought me to the Black Hole was the fact that it has a zipper configuration that I'm very happy with. And that is this, I say horseshoe, but it goes around three sides and allows you to open up and work out of the bag. You get to your hotel, you put this on a side table or whatever it is, and you can just kind of live out of it, get your packing cubes, maybe just stack your clothes inside. It's all really nice. All of these have an internal zipper in this front top flap. Maybe put an extra light jacket in here or something that you don't want all the way to the bottom of the bag. Otherwise, inside of this one is no different. It's just a big black hole. Now there is a front pocket on this, which is cool. It's got a little zipper garage, which I think is nice. And this pocket is actually what everything, this whole bag fits inside and becomes, you know, it's a little carrying case. But when I used this, when I went on a trip out to California, I actually used this as my dirty clothes bag because as I took stuff out, it kind of forced it. Now, it's not, you know, you can take, it takes some room away from the inside, but normally it's just in the front. So yes, you could keep some stuff in here. It's really the only other pocket. One on the inside, one on the outside, and that's really it in terms of pockets. Now, there's plenty of carabiner space if you want to clip stuff with it. You also note that one thing I didn't like about this one was it doesn't have a cross shoulder option. So if I'm going backpack and just want to carry this one, what are my options? Well, option one is just to use the strap here. It does have a nice little snap enclosure to keep the handles together. You can just put this on the side. Now, because this has backpack straps that are separate, they are included. So you would put this inside, and then you kind of put the buckles through over here. They buckle there, and then snap buckle on the bottom. And they have two, you know, the other one does the same thing. You can wear this as a backpack if you just single bagged it. In fact, here's a video of what it looks like in backpack mode. You can also carry it with the handles, or you can just use one of these side handles, either just on the side or, you know, as a backpack slung off the side with, you know, your backpack in the middle of your back. So kind of roll however you want. My problem, just generally speaking, is that doesn't have a very convenient side carry mode. And, you know, but I did fine with this, and it's pretty nice. So in this category, this one is, I would say, the most simple. All these are durable. I don't have any questions on the durability of any of these bags. Big open inside, fits well, very well made, and readily available. Its price is comparable. I'll put the prices up right here just so we know right off the top. This one, the North Face, is the cheapest in this category, in this Voyager category. You can even go simpler, just a regular base camp, it's even cheaper. Now that's the black hole. Next up on the list, not really a list, it's a group of three in this category, is this bag from the North Face Voyager base camp. Now, what's cool about this one, it fits a little bit wider, I would say. Still has one handle here that is, this one's Velcro, so minor difference. If you don't like Velcro, you might want snaps, but this one's cool. Single handle here, and the backpack straps are actually in this top layered pocket. Open this sucker up and just reconnect, and you're done. So they're always with you, can't disconnect them, and it is a convenient carry option. My problem with this one, and I'll put a video here, this is what it looks like as I carry it. I note a little bit of a tightness at the top just because these straps are so close together. A little less comfortable than the other two in terms of all day go comfort. So just a minor thing that I noted, not a real big deal. We've got little loops on the straps to include thing. No sternum strap on this one either, but that's not such a big deal. So that's strap carry. Again, you can put it on your back. And what I also liked is these straps are long enough you can actually single carry this over your shoulder, a little looser, so if you had a backpack on you can do that. So this one though is, of the three, I would say the most complete bag. Like if you were going to pick one that is the most like single bag option, this would be it for a couple reasons. First, externally has the most external pockets. Again, over here we didn't have anything on the sides. We do have handles everywhere, didn't mention that, but we do have one pocket on the outside and then just the big top. This one has not only, you know, you could maybe jam a newspaper in here, a magazine, in the, where these straps are. That'd be cool. But there's also a side entry for a laptop. Very padded on the ends, keeps it away from everything. Big enough for your 14-inch laptop for sure. Now this one has end pockets as well. In fact, this one over on this end is bigger, and it's where it would all fit inside if you know, pushed all the rest of this bag inside. That's how you would carry it, which is cool. Little side area pocket in there, which is nice. Again, just lots of cool options. But there's one pocket on this side, and then there's another one on this side of the North Face. Not a ton of dimension on this one, so this is probably where you put your quick and easy grab and go things. It is on the top of the bag, so you wouldn't crush it. Things on the bottom, you wouldn't want to maybe put electronics, because if you're carrying it in backpack mode, you're going to be standing it like this. Something to consider. But yet, we're not done. And there's another pocket on the front. Ta-da! Right there. Internally, there's also a nice layout. Again, horseshoe zipper. That's how you get in this category, because I want to be able to flip the sucker open, get into my front top flap like the others all have, which is super cool. Now I'm gonna take, this is the only one I'm gonna unpack because it has some cool features that I wanted to get to, because it is also makes it a standout in this category. That is, it has this divider. And when I saw the divider, I was like, what does that mean? I mean, what is it going to be like? Is it going to be useful at all? Is it Velcro? Is it quickly going to be pushed out? Well, the answer is no, it's not easily pushed out. It is actually very well thought through, because we have these little tabs. So there's really two places you can put it. One is in the middle, and it just loops through these little toggles, go through these loops, keeps it in place. So if you wanted to not pack in packing cubes, you can just go about your business, putting your clothes in each, maybe two stacks, stack of t-shirts, that kind of stuff, and then maybe some other smaller items, packing cubes or tech pouches, that kind of thing. And there you go. And I do like that, because it kind of reminds me of my bigger rollerboard. You can kind of put a divider in there. So the divider is optional, because I can either leave it like that, or I can cinch it into the bottom and it's kind of out of the way. I'd probably just keep it there all the time. So that's nice, right? I just like that ability. It's a feature that the others don't have. So another +1 for the North Face Voyager duffel. We'll just take that out of the way, because I've got these big packing cubes and they would kind of get in the way, at least the way I have it. So I like that. It's nice. It's a great little ability. Here's just, you know, a Mystery Ranch and Evergoods, and then in the middle we had the 10-liter Go Ruck, and just boom, and then we still had room for a sweatshirt on top. So yeah, honestly, if you're gonna single bag it, if you're ever gonna do it, if you wanted one that's kind of dual capable, I think the North Face is definitely strong contender. But one of the last things, the handles in this one, which are everywhere, both sides, top and bottom. The Patagonia just has top and bottom. This one has, again, front, back, and sides. So straps are very similar over here. Now, that is cool. I like this one a ton. This color, it's like taupe. I don't like the big obnoxious out in front branding. This one was just subtle enough. And I already had two black ones, so I didn't go black. Now we get to the Mystery Ranch. What I like about the Mystery Ranch, and because I have the larger bag, this one is the same general layout. And what I love about that other bag is it has two really big end pockets. Now in this design, just like the 110-liter Mission Wheelie, you can either utilize those pockets, or they just kind of tuck away and you can use the entire volume. So this bag is more flexible internally, whether you want to have big packing cubes on either end and then just use the center part, or if you want to just use the inside just like you would the others. The zipper is also very different. It loops around, so it gives you a better look at everything on the inside. We'll get to that in a second. I already talked about the handles, big external pockets. This one on this end is where everything would fit into if you were to stuff it all in its single pocket. Here we have little orange tabs, and we have 4 little attachment points. So now we're talking carry. It includes 2 sets of straps. So in my original complaint, where some of these bags don't have the ability to carry them over your shoulder, this has an unpadded strap that you can either put on one set of these loops and just side sling it. Here's what that looks like. You can cross sling it diagonally, carry it that way. If it was a heavier load, you want it more balanced. Or you can just omit this strap whatsoever. So this video shows you all three of those carries. Now in backpack mode, we come with these backpacks. I just have them connected by the sternum strap. This is the only one that has a sternum strap. The orange to the orange, and this little, this little piece of the shoulder strap makes it super comfortable. So you buckle these in on the top. The strap kind of keeps it from getting overly tangled. Put them in the top here, buckle that in. And then these little clips down here and these little loops. Very quick and easy, or disconnect it. Now if you're not going to carry it that way, just leave it at home. Or if you just want the capability, maybe stuff it in a pocket. Come on, man. So there you go. And sternum strap. So here's what it looks like rolling around town with that sucker. It's nice. Sternum strap, ability to carry your bean or some other things. This one, based off of the strap design, is the most comfortable. All-day comfort in this design. So, take that for what it is. Externally, we have the two end big pockets, and then we have one front pocket. Just goes behind the logo there, and that's it. One external. So now let's dive into the inside to see what's going on the inside. And to be honest, it has a nice and very similar layout of pockets to the Mission wheelie, which I do like. So again, the pocket, or the zipper, main zipper, front, around, and back around, so this whole thing just kind of falls out of the way and gets you access to everything on the inside. This one has one pocket. So again, packable jacket. It's going to be bent all the way around here, so you're not going to put your laptop in here, but layers of clothes, that kind of thing, would fit inside. It's see-through, so you can kind of see what's going on in there. There is another pocket on the back. Just got a bunch of stuff in here. So on the back of this thing, we've got another drop-in pocket, which is nice. And along the front, much like the Mission wheelie, we have this front flap, which is separate, so you can kind of leave some stuff in this front tray area. When it's all kind of put together, it's going to keep it there. But then we have one zipper for another internal pocket. So there you go, 1, 2, 3 internal pockets, 3 external. So, that's the pocket layout in this setup. So again, the way I have this right now, I don't have anything in the end pockets, and just have everything, boom, pushing those out. If I wanted to go the other route, I would probably take out a few things, move these bigger packing cubes to the middle, and just start jamming stuff in those external pockets. So you pack how you want. It's going to be up to you. This one, I think, has some more flexibility in the options in terms of putting things in different ways, and yet you still get to your destination, and you can, unzip this and then still have these external pockets. Maybe one's dirty laundry, I don't know, but I do love the flexibility that this bag offers. The North Face has the only laptop configuration. It's the only one that has a divider. The Patagonia is more simple, and to be honest, the North Face is the cheapest in this category. So there you go. 3 readily available duffels for your convenience. Carry them however you want. This one has, I think, the most convenient or most varied options for carrying it around town, whether you put it around your back, use the single included strap, which I like, or, disconnect all this stuff, leave it at home, just carry it in your hand, because maybe you're going to check it. So there you go. Size options. Again, we have lots of options. This, of course, is, apples to apples-ish. 42, 40 over here. But they have different sizes. So I'll put a list over here. You can see which sizes are available in each bag. So if you go super big, you want a checkable duffel, you can go that route. These are all a very comfortable size to put in any overhead bin, any airline, I would say. And so these are the ones that I would go with as a general accessory bag, unless I'm going large. But if I'm going large, do I really want to carry anything more than 40 liters? Probably not, at least to me. So there you go. That's Duffels. 3 available anytime, anywhere, most places. Links in the description to different places you can get them, mostly just at the Patagonia or North Face or Mystery Ranch websites. So go to town, accessorize your travel with a nice bag. If you want to go single bag, I would definitely say the North Face is the way to go because of that laptop area and just the pocket layout. But any one of these, if you have them, they're great. No need to upgrade. If you don't have anything, these would be 3 great contenders, I would say. So there you go. Like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't seen anything recently, I also have a second channel on tech things. So, check that out. Give it a like, give it a subscribe. If you're inclined to see anything that's, action cameras, some things about some other cameras that I use, I'm going to put tips and tricks on just things that I use daily that doesn't really fit the travel, backpack, carry community. All the tech stuff is going to live over there. JB on Tech, that's the other channel. So with that, get outside, enjoy the weather. Things are cooling down in Georgia, so get outside. See ya.